Today's video is Chapter 6, Lesson 3D, and we are going to solve systems of equations, and you're going to say, but Miss Bainhauer, we already solved the systems of equations, and I'm going to say, why, yes, we did, but the last time we solved it by graphing. We made a line, we made another line, we used our eyeballs, and we said, oh, look, right there is where they intersect. And so my answer is an ordered pair. That looks like the letter C. My answer is an ordered pair, and I graphed it, and I used my eyeballs to look. Today, new strategy. We are not going to solve a system by graphing it. We are going to solve a system by what's known as substitution. So we're going to have a new strategy, but guess what? We're still going to end up with an ordered pair. We're going to end up with an ordered pair. Now, we have done substitution before. Remember, we did things like, and it was on, I think, our last chapter test, and you all did very well on it. Maybe we have a question like this, and then they want us to sub in, instead of an A, they want it to be a 9, and instead of a B, they want it to be a -2, and instead of a C, they want it to be a 4. And we replace. That's called substitution. Well, substitution is going to work the same way with equations. My first equation is y equals x plus 4. My second equation is y equals 2. So I have two equations, because remember, a system means two. I have this, and I'm not going to graph it, but this would be a line, and even though this looks weird, this would be a line. I know, isn't that's so strange. That's a line. If we were graphing it, we could see where they crisscross. But we're not doing that. We're subbing in. So since y equals 2, I can replace this y with the actual number that it is. Y is equal to 2. So now 2 equals x plus 4. 2 equals x plus 4. This ends up looking like an equation that we know how to solve. -4, cross out, what's my answer? X is equal to -2. Yay! So am I done? Well, remember we said this is where two lines cross. It's an ordered pair. This is going to be my first number of the ordered pair, and this guy is going to be my second number of the ordered pair. Because x comes before y in an ordered pair, we already knew what y was. That was easy, but we had to do some work to figure out x. All right, you try this question by yourself. This is your first video question, and type in your answer. When you type in your answer, use parentheses and a comma and give me the whole thing. The correct answer is 12.5, 16. I replaced y with 16, so I wrote it in green. I sang the silly song twice. Add 9, cross out what's my answer. Divide by 2, cross out what's my answer. And I got a mixed number, so you can have a decimal or mixed number, and y was already 16. All right, let's look at this one. I am going to take this and replace y, but it's not a number this time. The last two times has been a whole number. This is a little something different, but that's okay. When I write it and replace it, I get 3x, and then I still have my x minus 6. This is still an equation that you know how to solve by singing the silly song a couple of times. We have letters on both sides, so let's get rid of this letter by saying -x, cross out what's my answer. 3x is minus, this is the same as having a 1x, gives me 2x's. 2x equals -6. Don't forget that this subtraction sign goes with it. 2x equals -6. Divide by 2, cross out what's my answer. Okay, so now I'm done, right? I got -3, comma, hey, wait, I'm not done because I don't know what x is. I mean, y. Last time they told me y was equal to a number, but this time they're not. So I got one extra step. I'm going to take this -3 and either stick it in here or here. Doesn't matter which one where you stick it. If I stick it here, I'm going to do 3 times -3, and that will tell me what y is equal to. Or I could stick it in here, -3 minus 6. But hey, either way I go, I get a -9. So let's recap. Replace, solve, replace, and solve. Hey, that rhymes. Replace and solve, replace and solve. All right, I'm going to do one more question before I give you one of these to do on your own. So here we go. I'm going to replace and solve, replace and solve. So I replaced y with 8x. Now I'm going to solve by singing the silly song 2 times. The first silly song is add 2x, rewrite, divide by 10, cross out what's my answer, and I get a 6. Great, I've got the first part of my ordered pair. I know 6. What did I say? Replace and solve. So now I need to do that again. Take 6, and I can replace this x with 6, or I can replace this x with 6. Personally, I think this one looks easier. So I'm going to replace x with 6 and get 48. My final answer is parentheses 6, 48, parentheses. Woo! Replace, erase. All right, here it's your turn. Replace and erase. Type in your final answer as an ordered pair. Final answer is 3, 24. X is 3, y is 24. Look at how I did it. Replace and erase, or no, replace and solve, replace and solve. Thanks for watching the video.